Never ask a barber if you need a haircut. How is this related to marketing? There's a lot of people on this platform that are experts and highly specialized people with, Facebook ads or LinkedIn ads or SEO, and they talk about how wonderful SEO and paid ads are. There's another famous saying in marketing that says, "Half the money I spend on advertising is a waste. I just don't know which half." So this quote was attributed to a guy named John Wanamaker, who was a pioneer in advertising in the late 19th and early 20th century. And it reflects a common challenge that was true back then and even true to today, which is that it's really difficult or impossible to measure the effectiveness of an advertising campaign. So when I see, Facebook experts on this platform saying, don't waste your money on top of funnel advertising, focus all your effort on high ROAS, bottom of funnel, to me, that's a bit short-sighted. And I get this. They run an agency that's based on performance. And so they want to get the best return on ad spend or ROAS for their customer. They want a high review or rating so they can, get referral business. It makes no sense for them to do top of funnel. But here's the problem. I think this is very short-sighted. You never want to run a business that solely relies on ads, and more specifically, that relies on bottom of funnel ads. This presupposes that the only ads that are worthwhile are ones that have high ROAS. But I'm not convinced of that. See, the problem is only a small percentage of your customers or potential customers are in the buying state. Let's call it 5%. So what these advertising agencies do is they target the bottom of the funnel, this 5%, they get high ROAS, they get praised by their company, they get good reviews, they make money, and they're on to the next. But what about the other 95% of the buyers? If you don't plant seeds, there will be nothing to harvest. So the problem with focusing solely on, bottom of funnel or these sales-based objective campaigns, it's only going after the crops that have already grown. And you're not the only picker out there. So eventually, a bunch of people are going to pick all the crops. There's going to get fewer and fewer buyers out there. It's going to get more expensive. The cost of acquisition to get even more expensive to reach these people. And this agency doesn't care. They're off to the next customer. So when you plant seeds, which is investing in top of funnel awareness, investing in branding, investing in storytelling, these things take a long time. You're not going to see the ROI tomorrow or next week or next month. But this might be the very thing that if you invest in today, that will carry you through the long winter and keep your business afloat. I've said in another video, there's lots of examples of companies that we would have never heard of if it wasn't for them making video content. People like Patrick Bet-David, Joe Rogan, Alex Hormozi, Andrew Tate, Chris Do. These people make video content and they make a lot of it. But they also have podcasts, they post on LinkedIn, they do live webinars, they go to events, they write books. So this is why I've been on my branding and omni-channel content marketing soapbox. It's because I recognize the importance of these two things. So if you invest in your branding, at some point you'll reach what's called a critical mass, which is when your company reaches a certain size or scale or momentum that can carry the business on its own, where people are actually searching for you and you can scale back your ad spend. A good example I like to use is Nike. When I look to buy a shoe, I don't go to Google and type in comfortable shoes for men. I go right to Nike. I seek them out. And in fact, I never buy any of their competitors. And that's why my closet is filled with Nike shoes and I don't own a single pair of Adidas or Asics or New Balance. I only buy Nike. But it takes time. Nike's, of course, been around for 50 plus years. They've spent billions of dollars. They have a ton of different products and endorsements and ambassadors. It's not going to be easy. It takes time, but I think it's worth it in the long run.